Okay, ready? Alright. We were at the beach earlier in the year. Picked up seashells like most people do, and we had them in a bag and cleaned them up and decided to try and make some jewelry out of them. The first one was easy. This is the way we found it. Thought, well, that might look neat just like that. So I have this leather, called leather string. I picked up at a craft store, stuck it through there and tied them together. And she's been wearing it just like that, and it's gotten a lot of compliments and comments on it, just in its natural state. So then decided that we would make some earrings. I just used some of this Loctite epoxy. I just filled in the back of some shells. I want it fairly smooth because it's going to be, up against the ear. You don't want that rubbing against the ear. And yeah, pretty smooth. A little 320 a little bit, sandpaper. Little ridges, so we took that and just kind of did the edge of that one a little bit, kind of sanded it, make it a little smoother. So we got these smoothed out a little bit. Have two stems that came in this kit, really kind of a small little backing, and the ones that have a little larger. We're going to use the larger one, that way it gives us more surface area to glue to, so it won't fall off. So we'll mix up some of this epoxy and we're going to glue these on there, and I'll show you what we do to get these ready to have the stems glued on. So we'll mix up plenty of epoxy for the stems and for the backs of those. This has about a 10-minute work time, so you have a little bit of time to work with it. You don't have to rush. We're just going to take that. See that? And we're just going to go on the back of those. Now the kit comes with an epoxy or a glue. And I tried it. It didn't work very well, so I figured using the same epoxy that I used to fill the backs of them in, it would probably adhere pretty good to it, using the same material and the same glue, so I think this is going to work really well. If you're wondering why we made all that extra epoxy, it's because we're going to show you what we do to fill in the backs of them. I'll scoop all this epoxy into the backs of these shells. Helps to have a kind of a steady hand. This is where I took the straight edge of the knife, just kind of across, kind of level it out. This is what the sticky tape's for, is to help keep that shell level. The shell would tip, and actually the epoxy would run out of it. It's starting to set up now. When it starts to set up, it goes kind of fast. Let this set up for 24 hours. So you can't drill a hole in the seashell, it'll crack. So you kind of gotta grind a hole. Never done this, so I think we're gonna make like a necklace out of this. So we're gonna put a hole in it right about there for our leather to go through. So for the best. We'll make that hole a little bigger. The dentist chair, when you're getting your tooth drilled out, you're going to neaten up the bottom of this a bit, kind of shape it a little bit. Try this. Actually, in between the kind of ribs, I cut it a little bit deeper. I'm just going to run a little sandpaper across that. There's a process you can YouTube that shows how to clean these. It really brings out the sort of natural color. Here's another one. I got some ideas here. What do you think? We'll try and drill through these and make 3. So grinding these out, they do get hot. So wearing some earmuffs is recommended. You didn't see me start out with eye protection, but yes, use eye protection. Highly recommended. So let's string these now and see what it looks like. I've enjoyed doing this project with my family. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives you some ideas for projects you might want to do with your family.